What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Country Boys RC. I'm back. This will be build update number 2, I believe, in the Team TC02 Evo mid-motor buggy. Got the shocks built, and they went together really nicely. No issues whatsoever. I even did not have any issues with the Eclipse. That's quite a tongue twister there. But I completely had to build the shocks, put all the O-rings in the bottom end of the shock, put all the little spacers in the bottom of it to keep the oil from leaking out there. I had to put the O-ring in the cap and around the threaded adjuster on the shock body itself. Took me, I don't know, maybe 15-20 minutes to get all 4 shocks built completely, oil put in them, get them bled, get them mounted onto the front and rear assembly of the car. For the front shock oil, I went with factory team 32.5 weight oil. I'm using the stock pistons. They are, I believe they're 6-hole pistons with the factory team white springs on the front. On the rear of the buggy, I went with 30 weight factory team oil with the factory team green 2-wheel buggy shocks. You can see I went ahead and put the wheels on the buggy because I got tired of those hexes falling off, and I didn't want to keep losing my wheel pins. So I just went ahead, popped the rear buggy wheels out of the bag and stuck them on here. And even with those wider hexes, I've cycled it through the suspension a couple times. I don't see it hitting anywhere on the on any of the suspension components, so we can use those wider hexes there. Don't know if I'm going to like these yellow wheels too much. The more I look at them, the more I see an issue with the colors that I want to paint it. So it's kind of hard to find a paint scheme that looks good with yellow wheels. So I'll be looking, probably getting some white ones, or I may even just plastic dip these wheels before I glue on the new tires I've got coming, which should be here first to the middle of next week, which will be really nice. Haven't got the rear spoiler cut out yet because I am going to paint that to match the paint scheme of the car. So I went ahead but I did get the spoiler mount put on here. Spinning over the differential with these wheels on there, you know, no issues, no binding issues whatsoever. The factory or the kit springs that come with it, I don't know how they rate them. I haven't looked in the back of the book. Actually, let me go ahead and do that while I got the camera turned on. We'll just figure this out together. Looking through the parts list here. Let's see. The front springs that have 4 dots on them they're supposed to be their hard springs. So this, you know, come with a harder spring. I don't know the spring rate of it, but the rears are, let's see, they are 2 dots, which is their medium spring according to the spare parts pamphlet in the back of the instruction manual here. I got them stuck together, but I ain't gonna worry about it. But when I did have them apart, well, there we go. They do feel really nice. You know, they feel almost about like a the Kyosho oranges that I have in there, so they're not that bad. So we'll look into possibly using these on another setup, just not on this one here. So that is it on this one, guys. Nice, quick, short video. Next build updates actually gonna have the entire buggy in a rolling chassis. Won't have tires on it because I'm still gonna have to wait on those to come in. I'm trying to get all this done in one day. I'm just breaking up the video as I get it done. Next thing to get put on is get the chassis mounted and get, let's see what all, get the servo mounts put in. Let's see here, battery tray or battery hold down will be put on. Let's see what else. And that'll actually be it on it. So we're actually moving along real quick on this build. So far I've probably got, I don't know, maybe about an hour and a half of total build time. Getting everything put together, dug out, sorted through everything, making sure all my parts are there before I get going on it. So that's it for this one, guys. I'm going to go ahead and keep building on it, and we will see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it.